What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back, guys, if you're here with me again. This is your March monthly reading, okay? So this can resonate if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements are in Capricorn. All right, this is your spiritual and intuitive messages, that food for the soul that you need to carry you through the month, okay? So we're going to tap in, see what divine messages you have, what you need to be aware of through the month, and you know, what you need, what your spirit and your soul needs for your journey, okay? Let's go ahead and see what's going on for Capricorn for the month of March. We're already in March, guys. 2026 year is going by already. Let's see. All right, so first thing we got, look for a sign, okay? So look for a sign. Whatever it is you're looking for, your spiritual team will be communicating. You just have to look for a sign, okay? If you believe. All right, and we have compromise, okay? All right, so we got a few things going on here, okay? There may be something that you're hoping for, that maybe you are losing hope because you're not, you know, not seeing things going the way you want it to go. But Spirit is saying if you believe. So I feel like whatever it is right now, this is a test of faith, okay? So keep your faith. Keep looking for those signs and synchronicities that lets you know that you're on the right path, okay? When you're asking for something, you're asking for guidance, you're asking for direction. Look for those signs, right? Look for that communication from the universe, all right? All right, so let's see what else you guys need. Compromise. There may be somebody that wants to level things out with you by compromising here, or there may be something you need to compromise on. But let's see. See what you guys need to surrender here, okay? What does Capricorn need to surrender? Okay. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So maybe this is where the compromising is coming in. Somebody's wanting you to compromise, but maybe your ego is in the way. You're not really feeling like you should budge or negotiate on something here with them. Okay. What else do we have here? Spirit for Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know? Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me adjust this so you guys can see better here. All right, there we go. That's better. Let's see what else we have here. What else does Capricorn need to surrender, Spirit? What else does Capricorn need to surrender? Okay, surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Okay? Maybe you're not feeling someone here, okay? And, you know, maybe with your ego getting in the way of this connection or this relationship, I feel like this is a sign that something is not for you, especially if you're struggling to find the passion. It's a lot of issues, compromising that has to go down. You feel like your ego is being triggered, okay? Or this is just someone that you don't really want to compromise with, right? All right, at the bottom you have surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always, okay? All right. Okay, let's see what else we got here. You guys have been in your head a lot lately, okay? And maybe the more you've been in your head, the more it is, you know, stifling that passion that you could have for those things that you want to do, okay? Let's see. All right, what messages do we have here for Capricorn Spirit? Victory and success, which is the Six of Wands energy in the reverse. Okay, the universe in the reverse. Could be dealing with the Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Okay. Base chakra in the reverse. So you guys really feel like things are, not balanced right now in your life. You feel like maybe there are some cycles that are not closing. And these cycles, maybe you feeling like things have just not been going in your favor. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of losses lately. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of setbacks, a lot of delays, and it's really starting to get to you. Look at that, trapped in fear, 8 of Swords. You guys got to get out of your head, okay? There may be something that your ego is telling you that is really the root of your energy, and your lack of passion, or you feeling like things are not going in your way. In your favor, you have truth here in the reverse, which is judgment. Okay, so maybe you guys feel like you haven't made, I don't know if there's a decision you're not for sure about. You don't know if I feel like this is about reconciling with someone. Someone may feel like there is a situation that's not over. Okay, but you don't really feel like there is anything for you to compromise on. Follow that, okay? If that's what your intuition is telling you, follow that, okay? Truth in the reverse is a Sagittarius energy here with Temperance. Sorry, no, it's not. Judgment in the reverse with Scorpio. Okay. All right, victory and success. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Hard work, productivity, routine, responsibility, slow and steady, financial growth, achievement, good investment. So maybe you guys have been working on something, but you feel like it's moving so slow here, right? Until it's almost not moving at all, until maybe your problems are, kind of running faster than the solutions are, right? So the Knight of Pentacles here, let me read what it says. It says, the upright positioning of this card is an indication of a need to be trustworthy and reliable. The daily grind of responsibilities might not be the most exciting, but if you put your head down and put in the work, you will reap great rewards, okay? So despite things, moving slow, just keep working. Like the card said, just put your head down and keep working, keep putting, that work, that energy in, that passion in, and slow and steady, right? But you'll still win the race. You'll still get there. That victory and success energy will change. Some of you guys just feel like maybe you're in the energy of feeling like you want to give up. And this is why you have that if you believe, because it's all about your belief, your faith level right now, right? Through the times where things are moving slow, you're working, you feel like things are not progressing the way you need it to. You're feeling trapped in your head, but a lot of this energy is you, okay? Like negative self-talk. You letting your own thoughts and decisions hold you back, okay? Your mind letting your own negative thoughts hold you back here when it comes to what can be, okay? There could be someone that, like I said, wants you to compromise with them. They want you to give more. You're not willing to, you're not wanting to. Depending on who it is, it could be your ego, or it could be you having an understanding that this is not something that you should be given to. Okay? Lots of victory and success here in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Overcommitted, impatience, disorganized, reprioritize, lack of balance, overwhelmed, gambling, reckless, frustration. Some of you guys may have took a risk, a financial risk, and it didn't pay off, or it doesn't seem to be paying off the way you thought it would, or it's very slow. But you guys have a lot going on. There's a lot going on here. Okay, maybe you're juggling a lot, and so you're feeling overwhelmed by the everyday things, that you guys are dealing with. Universe in the reverse is clarified by the Four of Cups. meditation, contemplation, apathy, revelation, restlessness, disconnected, and boredom. If there's someone, guys, that you've lost interest in, go ahead and let them know that, okay? Go ahead and let them know. Look for the signs. If you feel like you've been dealing with someone and things have just been going downhill for you, that's a sign, okay? If there is someone that wants to come to you and apologize or make something right, but your ego is in the way here. Okay, Spirit is saying you have to let go of your ego to compromise and work things out to try to figure out a resolution here with someone. Because what I do see is that that energy is weighing you down, whether you want to recognize it or not. Okay, you might be saying that it's not bothering you, but I do feel like in all it is the energy you are holding in. Okay, and of course it's going to project out in the things you're trying to do and get done, right? So universe in the reverse. Why is universe in the reverse here? King of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys, you know, finances are not where you want them to be. So you guys are definitely, you know, your ego is getting in the way with maybe a missed opportunity. I definitely feel like there was some sort of investment or risk that you took here. And I don't know if it's you're waiting on it and you're getting anxious and you're waiting on it, or it didn't turn out the way you thought it would. 10 of Wands at the bottom here in the reverse. Doing it all, carrying the burden, struggles, delegation, release, overstress, burnout, depressed. Okay. Let's see. Why is base chakra in the reverse? So that's definitely you guys feeling like your foundation is out of, you know, it's not solid right now. Whether that be money, whether that be your living situation. Okay. Whether that be just your other things going on in your life that's just making everything feel, you know, like it's out of whack right now. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, or grief. Some of you guys are being very, you know, negative about a situation here. Okay. Base chakra in the reverse here. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Playing small, procrastination. Obstacles, delays, lack of planning, foresight, stuck in the past, returning, and travels. So maybe some of you guys are stuck in the past here, okay? You got to balance that root chakra, okay? Get that sense of security back, you know, build that self-esteem, build that foundation of who you are up again here. You got the Knight of Swords, so you guys are really stressing about something. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopeless, trauma, despair. Some of you guys may not be getting enough sleep. Maybe you are restless, you know, up, stressing, worrying about your future, what it looks like, you know, what's going to happen or become of a situation. Yeah. Let's see, 8 of Swords. Somebody you know may be going to jail. Okay, and you're stressing about that. 8 of Swords here. Why is the 8 of Swords? Clarified by the 10 of Swords in the reverse, guys. It says it can't get worse, only upwards. Recovery, regeneration, healing, resistant, in an inevitable end, and learning lessons. So there is a lesson here that you guys have to learn. There is an ending here that has to happen, and maybe your ego is talking to you and it's not wanting you to accept a certain outcome or a certain situation, no matter what that situation is. Okay, there's a situation here that is bad, and it may be dependent on you to release your ego to work the situation out and compromise, come to an agreement, come to an understanding here, to resolve the issue. Okay, some of you guys may feel like you're not supposed to or you shouldn't, but there is an energy here of compromising here in a particular situation, so this situation can balance out. It does take you putting your energy and effort into the situation as well for it to work out for you. You know how sometimes we can just refuse to do something and our own stubbornness will keep us stuck. It's kind of like that right there, okay? So it's like your own stubbornness in a situation here could be possibly keeping you stuck, okay? You know it's stressing you out, but you are refusing to accept maybe accountability in it, or accept that it is stressing you out, and put the ego aside and do something about it. This Ace of Cups keep coming out here. So you got the Ace of Cups here. Trapped in fear, the Eight of Swords, and then clarified by the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. So this is about you guys showing love, showing compassion to a situation. Maybe there is someone that right now you're disgusted with. And maybe they do want to talk. Maybe they want to work things out. They want to fix the situation. But you've been like, no, I don't want to. I'm good. And it may be a situation that the universe is telling you it does need to be some compromise here, some understanding to bring this own peace in your life, okay? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Friction, discord, arguments, financial failure or loss, fleeting success, lack of stability, misfortune, loss, or theft. So maybe somebody stole from you, or you feel cheated by someone in some way. Okay. But yeah, Ten of Pentacles here. This is definitely, like the card says, some arguments, some a disconnect between you and someone else. Maybe everything you guys was building now is like up for debate, right? It's like it could be all or nothing at this point. Okay. Truth in the reverse, and then you have and that is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, guys, let's see what else we got. Now, you did have surrender worry. Okay, so there is an energy of telling you not to worry here, right? You guys have been, there's something you've been procrastinating on. And the longer you procrastinate, the more things are weighing down on you. Like other responsibilities are weighing down on you. This is why that first card that came out said, look for a sign. And if you believe, because despite everything that's going on, Spirit is telling you to look for a sign. Understand that the universe is there with you through it all. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okay, guys. So definitely take time to just relax, clear your mind. Expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. And you have at the bottom, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So I feel like that's what's going on, guys. It's like maybe you have plans, you have dreams. That's why, victory and success is here, but it's in the reverse. We did get the energy of, disorganization, things being overwhelmed, so much going on. You're trying to handle it all. But Spirit is saying, take a moment, right? Kind of decompress, clear your mind, okay? Refocus, especially if this is a situation, whatever the energy is that like have you off balance, that have you anxious and worried and stressed and maybe depressed. Okay, it's time to kind of balance everything, taking account of what's important, what's not important, what is needed, what's not needed. Okay, all of that is part of the practical plan. Okay, then from there, you're able to set that practical plan for your dreams once you get your energy balanced and centered. Because when you're fragmented, your mind is fragmented, and then you're not able to, everything you do is fragmented, it's disorganized, it's everywhere. So Spirit is saying, cease those things that trigger your ego, okay, and go into those things that trigger your passion, and those people that ignite your passion, not trigger your ego, not trigger your traumas, okay? Trigger situations where it throws you off course, and then you have to decompress and get your mind back right, because all of that is throwing you off from what your dreams and what you want to do, okay? Maybe just to make peace with the situation, you may need a compromise and just say, hey, this is what it is. This is where we can, let bygones be bygones, and this is just where it can be. Okay, but maybe you are in a place where you don't want to speak, you don't want to talk, you don't want to compromise, you don't want to have that understanding. The Spirit is saying release that, okay? So you can focus on other things as well. Okay, you have financial constraints. And you have rest and rejuvenate in the reverse. Okay, so let's see what that's about. All right. So, financial constraints is number 13. All right, restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money might be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditure. That's what I just told you a while ago. All of it, not just with your money, but with everything that's going on in your life. It's time for you to sit down and see what's really important and what's not. Okay? There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. So, we did get that energy of maybe somebody gambling or spending money. So make sure you guys, are being disciplined and in control of that, okay? Because like I told you, there's an energy of you being stuck in, like a stubbornness that you're not changing, that is a holdup, okay? The affirmation says, I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all, okay? All right, let's see what rest and rejuvenate says here, and it's in the reverse. I told you some of you guys are burnt out, you're overdoing it, you are stressed, there's so much going on in your life. Let's see. Rest and rejuvenation, and that means relaxation and meditation, but when it's in the reverse, it says, when the rest card is reversed, it can portend a time of bustling activity and seemingly unending busyness. Unending business. You may be required to take more action concerning a project or a situation. Allow yourself to do what's needed, but always remember to schedule some leisure time for yourself. When you hurry through life without a break, it fragments your energy. Guys, how many times did I just use that word? I felt that energy, your energy. I felt like it felt fragmented, like just broken up and scattered. That is the exact, that's crazy. That's the exact word I was picking up in my spirit. But when you hurry through life without a break, it fragments your energy and creates an abrasive life force, causing potential frustration in all sorts of ways. Yes, that's what I've been saying. Like, there's so much different shit here in this reading that I'm picking up on, but it's so much because it's like you guys feel like everything is going wrong. There's so much going on, and your ego is really talking to you right now, okay? Talking down to you, making you feel worse, or making you lash out or go through certain. It's just really fragmenting your energy right now. So it's definitely a energy of you getting that root chakra, and those are the main things in your life. Your home in order, your finances in order, okay? Your sense of self in order, all of that, okay? So let's see. Okay, be careful not to let endless tasks take you away from yourself. The have to items on your list may be calling you, but this card reverse is telling you to take the time to meditate, rest, and relax, okay? The affirmation says, I make relaxation a part of my daily life. Peace and quiet bring me clarity and joy. Okay? I love it. That's exactly what you guys needed to hear. Okay. Let's get a few life and career messages here, guys. Spirit, what else does Capricorn need to know? They need to hear as far as career and life messages here. That's crazy because I literally just saw that card. I don't know if you guys saw that card when I flipped the deck. When the cards flipped over. People skills. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. Alright, so maybe you guys work with people. Maybe that's your job, or maybe you like people. Maybe you like dealing with people. Maybe that's something you're looking for, a new job, new opportunity in that. Okay, adventure. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Okay, so some of you guys could literally be taking a job or something where you're going to be outdoors. Or some of you guys, this could just mean in a sense of, like I said, needing to climb steadily to reach your financial goals, because you guys are in, having some financial hardships right now. So this is that slow and steady wins the race, like I was saying in the beginning with that King of Pentacles there. That Knight of Pentacles there. Things are moving slow, but it's steady. You just have to keep going through until things change for you, but don't lose the hope. And then you have Frozen, okay? There may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So maybe you guys, like I said, maybe there was a missed financial opportunity, or there's been a hold up on it. Like I said, been frozen up. So things are either moving really slow, or you're not hearing anything back, or it just seems like you've been stuck, like your finances, the job search, something has been held up when it comes to you feeling like your finances can't get moving, okay? But if you have been waiting on an opportunity or a job or some hear back, make sure you reach out. Don't stay in this energy where you are. Put some action in and check up on things and follow up, okay? And at the bottom, you have moving up. There are you are increasing in your power. You are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Now remember, we did see a while ago with the adventure, okay? You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So I do see you finally reaching those once you get a hold of everything, you get things balanced, you clear some energy out, you close some doors, you end some cycles. I do see things changing for you here, okay? You will see a change. That's why you got that expect powerful change there. Okay. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. All right. Challenge. Delay or detour. Beneficial. Revise. Rethink. Follow signs. Guidance. Test before leveling up. Look at that, guys. You're just being challenged before the level up. That's all. And that's how you have to keep it, that's how you have to see it. So keep your ego in check, keep your energy in check, be mindful of your thoughts, the energy you're projecting out, okay? But like it says, delay or detour, but it's beneficial. It is a detour because there was something that just wasn't meant for you to go down that path, okay? Something changed, and maybe Spirit had to detour some things for you here to put you on the path that is needed. You have allowing, relax, enjoy yourself, have faith. Look at that. Told you, have faith, guys. Allow situations to unfold. Answers come in highest outcome. Okay. So allowing the situation. Okay. And then at the bottom you have release attachment. Be free of expectation. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. Okay. So be able to let go of whatever is leaving your life. Even those things that you felt like should have been there, that should have worked out. Spirit is teaching you to release certain things that are not needed for you. And that's why that ego is being triggered. So keep that ego in check. And remember, if it's not for you, the universe is removing it right now, and be willing to accept that. Okay. Radical acceptance at this time. Okay. Spirit is going to show you more signs of things that need to be released. It's going to be hard, but just take notice, pay attention to those signs, and work things out as to where you can release. And maybe that's where the universe is saying, hey, compromise, because you have to be willing to let some things go here. Okay. All right, well, that was your reading, Cap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell if you're not already getting notifications. And if it doesn't resonate with you, make sure you send it to somebody who it can help. All right, and I'll see you guys next time.